Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Viroqua, the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as it's the Viroqua 138ers hosting the Prairie du Chien Grasshoppers. The first pitch in there for a called strike. This game underway with Noah Pedretti, the shortstop, leading things off. The second offering is in there for a strike as well. Jack Olson doing the pitching here in this game number 3 for Viroqua. That ball ricochets off the cement wall here. There's a ball that's going to be caught over here. Not able to see that one, but a nice catch by Alex Hoyam on a line drive down the right field line. He's able to reach up and make the grab for out number 1. Boy, he had a nice swing, we'll say that. It's going to bring up Carter Copsey now. There's a little ground ball. And the quick toss, they're going to get him. Wow. That was quite the play over there. At third base was Ben Zom. With Olson pitching, Zom comes in to play third. Again, you talk about having some diversity here and being able to play many different positions. We'll see Zom in the outfield quite a bit. There's a ball lifted foul from Lenzendorf. Then you turn around and there he is at third base making a play like that. Another foul ball. This game about 45 minutes behind schedule. Just some crazy games going on. The last one especially. Well over 300 pitches thrown in that game between Prairie du Chien and Onalaska. And Onalaska coming back and picking up the win. That was a defensive kind of play. And Olson will take it himself and touch the bag for out number 3. Well, a 1-2-3 inning defensively here for the defense of the 138ers. We'll take a break and come back with the bottom half of inning number 1. Glad to have everyone on board tonight. Here we go with the opening pitch, and it's a foul ball right back at the screen. Curveball that's going to be just off the mark, and it's 1-1 now to Miles Fry. Pitching here is Hunter Jones. Going to be a strike call. It's 1-2. That's going to be upstairs. 2-2. This is popped up and just behind the pole there on the left side, it's going to be a catch. One away, here's Jack Olson. Inside for a ball. Olson doing the pitching here today in this game 3 for the 138ers. Been playing third base previous 2 games. Viroqua has split the games. Two and two now. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the letters, and there's two down. Here's Connor Matheson, the center fielder. Thanks going out to our sponsors, Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, behavioral, medical, dental, chiropractic care, along with Rural Mutual Insurance helping us out. Kevin Blusky Agency, committed to helping patrons prepare for the future and protect what matters the most. That's going to slip outside for a ball. 2-0. Here's a drive, and that's going to be a one-hopper base hit. Matheson with the single. Here's Quackenbush now, the DH. Fouls the first pitch off to the left side. Curveball dropped in just in time. Oh and 2 now as Jones out in front of Quackenbush. Curveball, and he's going to get the strikeout. No runs on one hit and one runner left on base. No score here after the first. Back with a second coming up. Well, the makings of a good ball game if you take a look at what happened in the first inning, as both teams going with 138er defense, able to get a 1-2-3 inning. Nearly the same. Here's a throw, 4-3, the put out. Jones off the base path here. But then Prairie du Chien nearly doing the same here with only giving up a base hit and then getting the third out. Here is Dawson Eastman, Eastman up to bat. And he is going to get that one out to right field for a base hit. First hit of the ball game for Prairie du Chien. And the first baseman comes through. Here's Jack Dahl. Check that. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Jack McEachern. Where Prairie du Chien is going to swing and foul that pitch off. So 0-1 the count here as Olson comes back with a fastball that's fouled off. And it's 0-2. A long look here. That's going to be upstairs. Thanks again to those sponsors, the Riverbank, helping us out. We thank the Riverbank and Coon Valley and Westby, along with Premier Co-op in Westby. You'll find Premier Co-op corporate office down in Mount Horeb. There's a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Convenience store, much more in Westby. And don't forget Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordahl. There's some great fun up there at Nordic Lanes, northwest side of Westby. Well, a swing and a miss as Weston Marks steps in. Boy, he had a couple of nice hits back in that last game, even though it was short-lived in a sense. Onalaska came from behind and won 12-6 going away. Sometimes it just happens that way. Baseball is an odd game when it comes to that. That ball going to knock down the batter here as Marks saw that one coming right towards his noggin. Not an intentional deal, just ball getting away from Olsen a little bit. Remember, they're high school kids. And it happens even to the pros. There's a strike. Just missed outside on a pretty good fastball. And now the count is 3-2. Runner taking off. Here's a ball hit back up the middle, and it's going to be a throw to first base in time to get the out. Miles Fry covering behind the bag for the 6-3 put out. No runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up here. It will be the 5, 6, 7 part of the order for the 138ers. Matthew Weston is going to step in, and he is going to lift one foul down that left field line. Oops, I better change there. Sorry about that. Weston looking to come up with a base hit here as a curveball drop in there for a strike. Jones, one of the, I think, more accomplished pitchers in the area. We've seen him before last year doing that, and there is a called strike 3. He dropped another curveball in there. Here's Braden Peterson now, the right fielder. Thanks going out to Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. That's Ashley Liam. And don't forget, on the north side of Viroqua here, it's Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. We appreciate their terrific support. Mark and the whole family. There's a ball riding upstairs. And Lori Holte, Central Avenue in Coon Valley, bringing you all kinds of features. There's a ball hit fair, they say. No, foul, just foul. Down the line. So Braden will come back and do it all over again. Peace of mind with insurance help, title insurance in Coon Valley. The next offering is upstairs for a ball, 2-1. That'll be high, and Peterson will get the walk with 1 down. catching today here for the Grasshoppers, Bryce Lenzendorf, and he was one of those guys, he's not afraid to throw it down to first, so you better be ready. Here's a bunt that's going to be foul. Down the third base side, there we are. And there's a throw down and nearly picked him off. Just missed upstairs. For, let's see, is this Joe? This is Joe Cairns. Played baseball summer or spring here for the Hillsboro Tigers. There's a nice catch by Lenzendorf to get the out. Here's Hoyam with 2 down. First baseman. We'll take a look and watch as Braden Peterson will sneak off the base path. There's a called strike. Braden doesn't usually steal, or he doesn't seem to steal, but he's crafty, so you never know. He's got a good baseball eye. That's up high. That was on the eyes of Alex Hoyam. Here's a fly ball. And, a collision out there. But they do hang on to the ball to end the inning. Deep fly by Hoyam, but looked like the center fielder was able to come over in Lenzendorf and make the grab. No runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base after the walk. We'll take a little break and be right back with more baseball action here at the Park Bowl. Here is Brady Lenzendorf, and that is going to be out number 1. Boy, coming right back at you. A quick toss. There's 1 away. Here's Drake Ingham now with 1 out. That ball is going to get away. Wow. He put a little extra on that one, and it took off on him. Sealand's Carpetland. Take a look at the tremendous selections that they have there for flooring and much more. In Coon Valley, there's a swing and a miss. Right here in Viroqua, our thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow, Levon, Michelle, and all the great crew in the 3 facilities. Checked his swing, I think. Yes, he did. Fouled that one back. Two the count with 1 away here for Drake Ingham. Bit of a defensive swing there as that one came in on the letters. Tried to punch it to the right side. Let's take a look here. I wonder if, let's see, Ingham had, did he have 1 hit? He He was 0 for 4 back in that first game against Onalaska. It's now 3-2 for the count. A little ground ball. It's going to be a foul ball, they say, off from the foot, and he's feeling that one. See him limping here a little bit. Matthew Weston knows all about that. He's going to get the bat for Ingham, help him out a little bit. That is something that's going to smart for a little bit. Now he's ready to go. There's a called strike 3. Well, I tell you what, Jack Olson really put that one on the money. Back to the top of the order here with Noah Pedretti. No score in this ball game as both teams with a hit. That's going to be fouled off. Take a look here. To have any errors that I'm seeing that I wrote down, I don't remember any. Viroqua with one hit. There's a shot foul, first base side. Prairie du Chien with one as well. Two and one the count. Upstairs. Now 3-1. And that's going to be ball 4. Second baseman Carter Copsey will step in. Toss back over, and diving in was the runner in Pedretti. That offering is low and away. Here's the throw down to second base. The ball popped away. But no advancement there by Pedretti. So Copsey with an opportunity for an RBI here. Downstairs, that one knocked down by Weston. And we'll sit at 2-1. Thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center bringing you today's action. On the north, located on the north side of Viroqua. And Vernon Electric Cooperative out there just off from Highway 27 in Westby. They're actually north when you make that turn. Otherwise, I think you're going northwest up by Nordic Lanes. That ball rides up high, and it's going to be a walk. Going to take a moment here, and Weston's going to come out. Zom's going to come over. 2 walks in a row here being issued after 2 down. Runner in scoring position for the number 3 hitter in Bryce Lenzendorf. Vernon Electric, of course, located at 110 Saugstead Road in Westby. And here on the south side, it's that good bunch. Here's a ground ball. The flip in time to get the out. Jack Dahl on the toss over to Alex Hoyam. We'll come back with a thought with our sponsors in a moment's time. 4-3 on the putout. No runs on no hits. 2 runners left on base after the walks were issued. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 3, and it will be the 9-1-2 part of the Viroqua order. As we come back here in the bottom half of this 3rd inning, and we mentioned, of course, the 9-1-2 part of the order, which would be the 2nd time around. But Ben Zom has to finish that off. Here's a ground ball. Drop, picked. The throw is not going to be in time. He's going to be safe. Hustling down the line, Zom. He'll make it on with the air. Down there at 3rd base, I tell you what, if Nick McCulloch picks that up without, or McEachern, here's a bunt, and they'll go to first. Sacrifice complete by Fry. Got the runner in scoring position for Jack Olson and Connor Matheson. Fouled that one right back at us here. One ricocheting. That ball is going to slip outside to even the count at 1 apiece. Pop this one up. Second baseman with the call and the grab in Carter Copsey. Now Connor Matheson. Two down, runner in scoring position here for the 138ers. The Grasshoppers defense looking to try and make the stop. There's a call strike. Jones dropping in the ball. Apologize, not getting that one on there. Here's a ball lifted out towards left field, and the left fielder drifting back is going to make the grab out there in Drake Ingham. Well, it winds up no runs on no hits, 1 runner left on base. There was an error in the inning. We are going to go to the top of the 4th in a moment's time. A pretty good ball game going on right now. No score in this contest between the Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien, who are now leading things off here in the 4th inning. Top of the 4th with their 4, 5, 6 part of the order. Jack Olson pitching for the 138ers. Both teams with a hit. This is popped up and over, landing right on top again. Another foul ball up over the top. Olson out in front of Jones, 0-2 in the count as it's pitcher versus pitcher. One hopping. Left-handed hitter's box. Now 2-2. Here's a ground ball. Fry, the pick, the throw in time for the out. Here's Dawson Eastman. Going back to those sponsors, the VFW, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. We appreciate their terrific support. Here's a ground ball. That is going to get through for a base hit. Making the turn is Eastman. They'll come back with one on and one down. Jack McEachern now, the right fielder. Dawson Eastman is 2 for 2. Fouled that one back. Olson comes in firing. That one hops home plate. Here's the 1-1. Foul tip hung on. Now 1-2. Another ball that one hops. Now the runner will head down to second. That one popped away from Matthew Weston off to the left side. 2-2. There's that ball hit right back. They'll go to first and get the out. Nice job by Olson holding the runner at second base in Eastman. Here's Weston Marks now. Two down. Marks can put some hurt on the ball. That one got the home plate umpire. That's going to take a moment. Going to give him a chance to walk that puppy off. Right in the old face mask. And this is where things go pretty good because now you're going to walk up here and catcher's going to check everybody. Home plate umpire going to walk down to Viroqua, well, in this case, the Viroqua dugout. Going to ask him, how many baseballs did he see? Oh, that was a hard one. I'm going to talk things over. Our thanks going out to the Viroqua Booster Club. Rob Klum, well, see him downstairs working earlier today in the concession stand. That was a baseball one, but thanks to him for all his support. The Viroqua Dental Center. Dr. Leon Klum, looking forward to meeting you soon. 637-2655. Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, I got to give him a round of applause there because where you're catching or you're umping, yeah, take some shots every once in a while. Just that's part of the game. It's fun, but that's not. There's a strike. Compassionate Service, proud to offer comfortable home-like setting for families. That is the Vasatag Funeral Home. Perfect guidance and support when needed. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning on a strikeout. No runs on one hit, second hit of the ball game here for the Grasshoppers, but not able to push anything across. Bottom half of inning number 4 coming up. It will be the 4-5-6 part of the order for Viroqua, and no score in this game. The Viroqua 138ers here in their own tournament with a 1-1 record find themselves in a great ball game once again with the Prairie du Chien Grasshoppers. Prairie du Chien losing in that first game 12-6, but boy, they are playing, both teams playing lights out defense here. Some good pitching as well. Here's a swing and a miss. Tyler Quackenbush, the DH for Jack Dahl. Pops this one foul. Now 2-2. Quackenbush got caught looking on a curveball that broke into the strike zone, said the home plate umpire. That was back in the first inning. That's going to be outside for a ball. And that is ball 4. So Quackenbush this time going to stroll down to first base. Matthew Weston, the catcher. Westby Co-op Creamery reminds you to take home that country goodness on Main Street in Westby, their convenience store. And you can live chat with any WCCU representative. Here's a fly ball. Right field, that's going to be caught. And there's one away, thanks to WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union, helping us out today with our broadcast. One away, here's Braden Peterson. Braden playing right field today. Doing a good job pitching here for the 138ers. He'll DH once in a while. Here's a shot out to left field. And Peterson with the base hit. There he is. Well, I tell you what, he just laid back and punched that one to left, Indy. I enjoy watching left-handers hit, and I don't care which team or what team for that matter. They get a nice swing. It just looks very smooth, it seems like. Here's a chopper, and that's going to scoot through, and here comes a run. Also, runner going over. Quackenbush is going to score. That's going to be marked down as an error. Joe Cairns trying to punch that one through, and shortstop in Pedretti just couldn't quite handle that one. Tough break there. Here's the ball lifted foul out of play. Here's a ground ball. They'll look for the double play, not going to get it. They'll get the ribby as Braden Peterson comes across. The 138ers have broken the ice on the scoring here. Fielder's choice for Hoyam. Two down. Karen's taken off the base path on the fielder's choice. That ball is going to ride upstairs for Ben Zom, who is playing third base. Ben on with an error back in the third inning. There's a ball lifted up high, and the center fielder in Lenzendorf will make the grab for out number 3. But the 138ers are going to come up with a couple of runs. They get 2 runs on 1 hit and leave 1 on base. We'll take a little break and come back here as we move to the 5th inning. 2-0 for Viroqua. Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien trail 2-0 here as we move to the 5th inning. And we'll look to see if Lenzendorf can get things started here. Brady Lenzendorf, the center fielder, grounded 1-3. Swing and a miss. Maybe a foul tip there, but a couple of strikes on him now. 0-2. That was back in the 3rd inning when he grounded 1-3. This is lifted foul out of play. That is fouled off. Swing and a miss, curveball, and he went after it. 1 down. Here is Drake Ingham. Ingham with a called strike 3 for out number 2 back in the 3rd inning. Second pitch is upstairs. First one was down low, and it's now 1-1. Here's a ground ball picked up by Fry. The throw is going to get by. He was probably going to beat that one out. Regardless, he was motoring down the line. We're going to go with a single. And brings up Noah Pedretti. Shortstop here. Leadoff man for the Prairie du Chien team. There's a foul ball. Well, what was it? Just a couple of years ago, the state tournament here, the Legion State Tournament. Beautiful facility. There's a quick throw that is going to get up over the top and head down to second as the ball goes out of play. Some real nice facilities around our area. Right now, down in Prairie, we wish them all the best with that water. My goodness, the water up around the baseball park now. I don't know if it's in the park. I did not see that yet, but I know it's getting close. I was down there this past week on Monday, and it was looking pretty high. Here's a ground ball. They'll go to first and get the out. Zom was looking to try and make the tag on Ingham, but that wasn't going to happen, and so he rifled the ball over to Huyem for out number 2. Just getting Pedretti. Here is Carter Copsey. Copsey started out as the pitcher in game 1, and I think he might have wound up, I'm not 100% here, I'd have to go back through and take a look. He might have had to take the loss, I'm not sure. This is lifted up and foul. One, two the count here as Olson comes in. He checked his swing. It's going to be an out. He committed, says the umpire, and that's 3 away. Well, let's see. No runs on 1 hit. They'll leave the runner stranded this time at third base. Grasshoppers, getting close to scoring. Just have not been able to get that big hit to get the run. It stays 2-0 here as we move to the bottom half of the 5th. Here's Miles Fry to start things off. Take a ball high. This ball lifted to the right side. It's going to be well out of play. 1-1 the count now. There's a strike. 1-2. Little self-defense swing on that one, fouled it way back. Off to the left. 1-2 now. Missed upstairs. 2-2. Thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications, providing highest quality technology service to the Coon Valley and surrounding communities. They continue to expand. They're out there in that Portland area now. That's always good to see. That ball rode in and getting the walk here. Is Fry. That will bring up Jack Olson. Olson 0 for 2 right now. Fry probably has a green light most any time. Here's a ball lifted up in the air, and it is going to be caught at third. A high fly ball. That's the pop-up. Looked like it was in fair territory also. Here's Connor Matheson with one away. Runner taking off. It's a hit and run and well executed. Heading to third is Fry. Boy, I tell you what, Connor Matheson put that one right back up the middle. Nice job by Brady Lenzendorf charging from center field. If he wasn't charging, there would have been a run scored. So give him credit for hustle. Here is Jack, check that, Tyler Quackenbush. DHing for Jack Dahl, the second baseman. Swinging a foul ball. Oh and 1. That one up on the roof here. Runner heading down to second, and he's going to be safe. Wow, just got the foot in there. Matheson hustling all the way as Quackenbush strikes out. Second time in the ball game for him. Two down. Here's Matthew Weston looking for a hit. That's upstairs. Thanks to Cashton Farm Supply. Talked to Ernie Peterson about the benefits of organic farming while you pick up your organic fertilizer and organic feed. Out there on Highway 27. There's a strike. 2 and 1. Big Town Products, Small Town Service, that is Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. right downtown Cashton. This ball is lifted to the right side. It's going to be deep enough, but not quite. As going back and making a nice running catch out there in right field. Take a look and see if that was who that was out there. I think it was Jack McEachran. Well, no runs coming across here. No runs on one hit. 2 left on base here. As we continue on with a great ball game, we're going to move to the 6th inning. 2-0 your score, Viroqua. Well, another birthday today. Jack Dow celebrating his birthday. Connor Butzler for the Westby Coon Valley Bandits celebrating his today. Bryce Lenzendorf, the catcher, to start things off. 3, 4, 5, part of the order. That's fouled off. That'll be upstairs. There's a ground ball foul. Third base side. Drew Bodie, the new coach here for the Grasshoppers. There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball up above the shoulders. Not able to catch up to it. Drew taking over, longtime coach Nate Chika, stepping down last year after the state tournament. Hunter Jones, 0-1. Now 0-2. Two nothing the score here as we're in the top of the 6th inning. It's been a very well played game. Great defense. A couple of timely hits for Viroqua. Grasshoppers just missing out on a couple of different opportunities to score. Thanks to Carmen Fortune. Well, find out why the Cooley region is a beautiful place to put up roots, as they say. Carmen is a long-time, lifelong resident. There's a called strike 3 of the Cooley region, and she's helping out at the Realty New Directions Real Estate. Two down for Dawson Eastman. He has been the one positive here. Consistency, you want to call it that. He's 2 for 2. He'll take a strike here, though. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Stop. The throw is not going to be in time. Hoyam trying to make a good stretch here. Well, we're going to go with a hit. He is 3 for 3. Back up the middle like that, that's not an easy play. second base. Dull. Easy flip for the out as Jack McEachern is going to go down here for 3. No runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Still 2-0 the score for Viroqua. Braden Peterson is going to step in. Peterson looking for his first hit. He's going to take a ball outside. Thanks to Bethel Home and Services, as we get a quick conference out there on the mound. Unique care for the Vernon County residents. Housing facility. A great Lutheran background. And thanks going out to the Bank of Cashton. Scott Wall reminding you experience, competitive rates, and independent nature. Serving the Cashton and surrounding area. Here's a ball lifted out towards left field. That's going to be caught. And there's 1 down. Here's Joe Cairns now. Keeping an eye on senior citizens and disabled citizens. It's ADRC of Vernon County. Ball is lifted up and over for a strike. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error for Viroqua. Just missed upstairs. No runs here yet for Prairie du Chien. This is pop foul. They have 2, make it 3 hits in the ball game. Just have not been able to get that timely one. There's a called strike 3. Cairns going down looking. Here's Alex Hoyam. Hoyam 0 for 2. Has that one come in and hit him right away. William on base for Ben Zom. Well, our final sponsor to talk about is Miranda Wright Agency. That is the American Family Insurance. We're going to get a pinch runner in here in Vinnie Klum at first base now. Thanks to Miranda Wright, reminding you to insure carefully and dream fearlessly. Here's a ball lifted up. I don't think anybody saw it. They didn't. Klum hustling all the way with 2 down. He winds up at third. Nobody could see it. Zom with the single. Here is Miles Fry now with runners at first and third and 2 down. Swing and a miss. Fry and the 138ers trying to pick up an insurance run or two. Always dangerous Grasshoppers. held back. That one's going to drop in for a strike. Runner taking off. Here comes the throw. And they got him. A sweeping tag by Noah Pedretti to get the out. 2-6. And there's 3 away. What a throw there by Lenzendorf. No runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. We are going to move to the top of the 7th here, folks. Coming right up. 2-0 to score. Here we go with the top of the 7th inning, and Weston Marks stepping in. And he is going to lace one down the left field side for a base hit. He'll make the turn, and the Grasshoppers have the leadoff man on. Marks getting a shot here in the 7th inning. Now 1 for 3. Here's Brady Lenzendorf, the center fielder. Takes the ball inside. Now 3-0. Olsen up to 90 pitches here. Still, he's got 15 to go, but also you're going to make sure that he can still throw strikes here, and he does with that one getting the automatic in there. Now it's 3-2. Lenzendorf sitting there at 3-2 as he was up 3-0. This is a ball hit out to, it got through Matheson. And that was a routine catch for him, but on that particular one, it got away from him. So that's going to go down as an error, which you will not see very often. And it's going to bring up Drake Ingham. Two on, nobody away here. As the tying run is now on base at first. Showing bunt, it's a pretty good one. They're going to go to first and get the out. There's one down. Well, a good sacrifice here by Ingham. Back to the top of the order. Here's Noah Pedretti. 0 for 2 here today. He does have a walk. Takes the ball high. Well, this is where things get interesting. 2-0 now. Make it 3-0. A walk here loads the bases and probably brings in a new pitcher. There's your strike. Fouled that one off. 3-2 now, and here comes the 100th pitch for Jack Olson. Another foul ball. Looking at pitch 101. And that'll be a walk. Well, here comes a quick conference out to the mound. Comes Kelly Olson. We'll see if there'll be a pitching change or not. This will likely be the last batter, unless you get a pop-up or something. Pitch 102. Bases loaded. One down. There's a strike. Now 1-1. No place to put him. Base hit. Probably ties this game up. Here is a one hopper. And here comes the throw, and it's going to be cut off. We got a tie ball game. And now we're going to get the pitching change. We'll take a break and come back. More action here from the Park Bowl. Miles Fry is now pitching here as he comes on. Knotted up at 2 apiece. The opening pitch here is going to be fouled off. This is Bryce Lenzendorf. Well, an error in the inning and a couple of hits here and a good sacrifice has tied things up. How about that? There's a ground ball. That's going to get through. Here comes a throw home. It's not going to be in time. Well, here's Hunter Jones now. As the Grasshoppers now take the lead at 3-2. Crazy ball game. Right now the Grasshoppers pulling off a comeback. There's a fly ball. This is going to be caught. Throw coming on, and that was a good throw. It gets by, but Fry is there to help back it up a little bit. Nobody advancing. What a great throw there by Connor Matheson, my goodness. It was right on the money. Two down. Runners at second and third now. Three-two score. Checked his swing in time for Dawson Eastman. There's a ground ball. Pick the throw in time for the out. And now it is a 3-2 lead here for the Grasshoppers. Their defense will look to come up big here in the bottom of the seventh inning. We move to the bottom half of the seventh inning, and the 138ers know what they have to do. They have to pick up a run or two. One to tie, two to win. Or the game will be over. 2 out of 3 scenarios. That'll be upstairs. Back to the top of the order with Miles Fry. Looking for his first base hit of the ball game. A little bit inside, 2-1. Now 3-1. Jones up to 90 pitches. This will be his 91st to Fry. Ooh, that one hit him. That was a pretty good smack. Now we're going to get a timeout here by the Grasshoppers. They're going to talk things over. A relatively quick conversation there, it seemed like. First offering coming in is going to be a ball. Fry down at first base with the lead. That's going to be a pop-up. And he was not able to catch it. Here's the throw, and he's going to be safe now at second. Oh, my goodness. That is just crazy. And there, down there at third, I don't know if he just lost it in the lights or couldn't see it. Then it came out of the lights. Not sure. Here is Connor Matheson now with nobody out. 2 on, number 3 hitter. Fouls that one off. Matheson down 0-2 here. Jones trying to come up with a big punch out or something. This is a ball that's chopped. They're going to go. He's going to be safe at second here. Great hustle by Olson. And now bases are loaded. Well, I'm putting that one as a fielder's choice. And now it's Tyler Quackenbush. Now a base hit could win it, depending on where the ball is. Quackenbush looking for a base hit today. And that hit him. And now it's tied. Wow. I don't know if I've seen stranger games here. And Prairie du Chien has been involved with both of them. And now we'll be getting a pitching change. Dylan Wright now steps onto the mound with bases loaded, nobody out. A tough situation to be put in. Here's a ball lifted into foul territory, and it is going to be a foul ball. Olson down at first base. Check that. Olson at third base, and he was all ready to take off if the ball was going to be caught. Three score. Trying to win it right here. Ball goes outside. It's 1-1. Infield up. They'll come home and get the out. Nice play at third base. Braden Peterson, this is a fielder's choice. 5-2, out number 1. Peterson with a base hit. In the fourth inning, he just laid one out to left field and scored eventually. He flew out. There's a strike. He flew out to left in his last at-bat in the sixth. But here, he can win it. Here's a bunt attempt. It's a squeeze, and it's going to be foul. They had it going. Have to head back. Trying again, and now it's going to be a tag here. And they got the strikeout and the tag out. Wow. We're going to extras. 1 run on 1 hit. We're knotted at 3 apiece. Kettern will start things off here, and a runner at second base. That should be Dawson Ingram, excuse me. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Extra innings again here. Here's a ball hit up the middle, and they're going to have to hold on to it. Probably going to go down as a hit, I would imagine. Here's Weston Marks, the DH, with runners at first and third. Ball's going to pop off the chest protector here. There's a ground ball. Second base. Trying to get the lead. They will get the lead runner here at second. Run does score, though, with Ingram. Four or six on the putout, one down. And it's going to bring up Brady Lenzendorf. Ground ball, third base side. That'll be foul. Swing and a foul back. Oh, to the count here is Miles Fry. Out in front. That is basically a check swing, and that's foul. Going the other way. Runner at first base with the lead. That's going to be downstairs for a ball. 1-2 now. So Chopper, third base side. Got to go to first, and that's not going to be in time. It gets away out towards right field. Good job backing things up over there with Braden Peterson, but runners at first and third. So again, good hustle there. Marks winds up at third base. Lenzendorf at first. 4-3 ball game. Here's a drive. This one's going to be trouble. That's going to land between the defense. One run coming across. They're going to hold the runner. And all of a sudden, there's two more runs coming across. Or two runs, I should say, have come across. A double here by Ingham. Runners at second and third. Marks comes across to score. Blocked there by Weston. Pretty good offering there on the outside part of the plate for a strike. 5-3 your score. Prairie du Chien up in the 8th inning, top half, and still batting with only one out. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Now 2-2. To the leadoff hitter in Noah Pedretti. A called strike 3. A fastball on the outside part of the plate, and there's 2 down. Pop this one out of play is Carter Copsey. A long strike. 1 hopper, the toss. 2 first for out number 3. 1-3 on the putout. But 2 runs coming across here for the Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien. They'll come back with the bottom half of the 8th inning. And again, Viroqua they know what they will have to do. It is 5-3 Prairie. Braden Peterson will be the runner at second base as we move into the bottom half of the first. Dylan Wright still on the mound here for Prairie du Chien. So the runner at second base, the offering here to Cairns, going to hang upstairs. Cairns looking for his first base hit of the ball game. Now 2-0. There's your strike, 2-1. This is popped up, coming up, not able to see it. That's gonna go down as a hit. Just one of those that all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere. Here's Alex Hoyam now. Well, I've said this has been a very strange ball game. 2 in a row. Prairie du Chien probably feel like they're in the twilight zone here a little bit. There's a strike. That's going to come in, and that hits Hoyam. And now, with nobody out, bases are loaded for Ben Zom. And now we're going to get a quick timeout here. The question is, can you get magic twice here? Got out of a tough spot in the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th, and here it is, the bottom of the 8th, and we're sitting with bases loaded, nobody out, and a 5-3 Prairie du Chien lead. Here's a ground ball. This could be 2. The relay not going to be in time, and a run does come across. So Zom, with the fielder's choice, it's a 6-4 put out number 1, but Peterson does come across, and now back to the top of the order with Miles Fry. Cairns down at third base. There's a strike. First and third with one away. Right comes in with a fastball. That's fouled off. Outside, and the runner will head down. They'll let him go. Well, it's 1-2 the count, a base hit here. Outfield coming in. Infield is in. A deep, deep fly ball. This is going to be trouble. And this is going to win the ball game, folks. Right there it is. Miles Fry going to win that one with a double. What a crazy, crazy game. It winds up 6-5 Viroqua on 5 hits. Losing pitcher is going to be Dylan Wright. But I tell you what a position to come into. He did a great job out there. The winning pitcher, Miles Fry, who just picked up that big double to score the winning runs. Well, I tell you what, tomorrow should be very interesting. Should be a lot of fun if you're going to get games like this, right? We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of the Viroqua Legion Baseball Tournament. We'll be back tomorrow at noontime once again. Westby, check that, West Salem and Prairie du Chien, and then Westby and Prairie du Chien following at around 2:15. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you back here at the Park Bowl on the Diamond tomorrow at noon.